I'd like access to the restricted section of the library, please.
Okay. But you're going to need your library card.
Of course, here it is. Here you go.
Okay. What book do you want?
I mean, I'm quite interested in any of the books in the restricted
naughty
section. The naughty books would be nice. Sorry, that's my little goblin servant.
Okay.
He's very excited by the thrill of the naughty books.
Naughty.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready. Grimbly's letting me down.
Sorry.
Keep it in your pants, Grimbly.
Sorry, here's my library card.
Yes, there's Grimbly's library card.
Okay, this is clearly homemade by a type. Appreciate the effort.
Fine, I'll wait in the car.
You brought your car here? This is secret. We only accept horse and carriage.
That's a ridiculous rule.
Why? That's really offensive. We're trying our best to foster an ambiance. So rude.
You're fostering the ambiance inside the library. Me having a car or a horse and carriage doesn't pertain to the interests of the inside of the library.
It starts from the outside.
Since when?
Since architecture exists.
They don't put chairs outside the library for people to sit and read books in. You come into the library, you do your dark business, and then you leave.
Now they don't. When architecture had some integrity, they did. You don't think outside a Gothic cathedral they thought, oh, this is going to be fine. We're going to create a really nice thing on the inside, and then on the outside it's just a Soviet building, do you?
I literally think, yes, that's what they would do, yes.
I don't think I'm going to let you in the restricted section,
Grimbly,
Syrah.
you fucked it.
Yeah, he really
Grimbly,
was.
You've messed this up. I can't believe this. God.
Back to the
Vladivostok, I'm thinking it is time to move. We awake every night in this library, and it remains locked. There are only so many nights that I can read of the other pursuits of vampires when we are stuck. We are stuck in this library.
Yeah.
And I myself feel that I have been trapped in the fiction section. Do you feel that as well, Vladivostok?
Yeah.
Do you not hunger, Vladivostok, for something more?
No.
You've always had such short ambitions. How do you propose we try to escape this time?
A dream.
A dream?
A dream.
A dream? Say it louder.
A dream. We plant a dream.
Oh, a dream!
In the mind of a child. That child dreams that dream. Out in the world. Outside the restricted section. When that dream is out in the world, it grows. It multiplies. And wait a few hundred years. Every single child will run around as vampire.
But Vladivostok, the night children have not been here in decades.
A child will come.
Child will come.
Darryl, the bats are in the restricted section again. Darryl, get the net. Come on.
Not the net!
How do they keep getting in?
get the net.
Someone left the window open clearly, and I don't think it was me.
Darryl felt too warm. Darryl
Well.
needed cold breeze.
Darryl, you see what's happened again. For the 6th night in 2 weeks, the bats have got in.
Darryl, as your supervisor, I am very upset with your performance.
Darryl's sorry.
Darryl.
Darryl's trying his best. Darryl's on
Oh, Darryl.
PFP.
Oh, Darryl.
PIP. Personal Improvement Plan.
Oh, Darryl. I can't stay mad at you. With your doosel tones.
I can, but
I'm sorry, Karen. Who asked you to speak? I'm really sick of it.
oh,
I'm really sick of this. You going
Cynthia,
in and
you
being
didn't even
mean
realize
to
that there were
Darryl.
bats in the restricted section. It's your section. I was just doing a sweep of the entire library.
Well, you should sweep hard enough. We have terrible dust.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Karen. Yeah. I'm being dead serious.
Cynthia, I respect that you're the supervisor
Yes.
for Darryl, but I can still make it an issue for him that he's let the bats in.
my
Unless
wonderf-
it was you.
My wonderful co-workers, I do not see any bats.
See? Where are the bats now?
Exactly.
We're just here trying to close this spooky
Darryl,
library.
see one bat throwing nets.
Thank you, Darryl.
Darryl, thank you
No,
for giving
no
it a try.
bats. No bats.
No bats. But can I please raise the point of children in the restricted section, please?
Yes, we need children in the library at night.
I don't see how we're going to clear that with the council, but I'm sure I can arrange something.
Darryl can bring his kids.
Darryl,
thank you,
really?
Darryl.
That would be very helpful, Darryl.
Would be good to spend more time with kids.
Do your children have a beautiful imagination?
Darryl is biased as proud dad.
Hi, I know that's not normally how this works, but I would like to get a refund on my pumpkin. I paid £20 to select it, brought it home. My kid isn't happy with it, so
Oh, sorry to hear that. We're really sorry to hear that.
yeah.
We strive that every customer and their child feel extremely satisfied with their pumpkin. Can I ask your name?
Is that relevant to the refund?
Well, it's for the form.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alice.
This is unprecedented. I've never had to use this form, 36B. It records how you've been let down by Percy's pumpkins.
Percy, I
I'm
assume
not
you're
Percy.
You're not Percy.
If only I could stand in the big size 11 shoes of that giant pumpkin man.
Can I ask your name? It's not for
My
the
name?
form. It's just for conversation.
My name's Patrick.
Patrick, I'm not disappointed with Percy's pumpkins. My child is.
But the young generation, do you know how much money we spend on outreach to schools and orphanages?
No.
It's a lot of money
Wow.
for a pumpkin patch.
Well, I'm sure.
So the fact that your kid's been decided, what's wrong with the kid? I mean, not what's wrong with the kid. It's not your kid. It's our problem. What did we do?
It is my kid.
I'm not.
He's mine.
You're getting defensive.
You made the accusation that he's not my kid.
It's a slip of the tongue
Well, now I'm having doubts.
about your kid.
If it was mine, maybe they swapped it in the hospital. Sorry, you just kind of.
Has
This
your
is a deep-rooted insecurity that I didn't realize I had until this moment.
Can I
It's-
ask?
It's okay.
Can I ask? Do your parents like the pumpkin?
If you need me to swing by the graveyard and ask.
But would they have liked the? I'm sorry for your loss. Would they have liked the pumpkin?
It was a while ago.
Would they have liked the pumpkin? Do you think?
I hope so.
So
But the
you-
pumpkin's for my child,
What I'm suggesting.
not for me.
What I'm suggesting is that if your parents would like the pumpkin and you like the pumpkin, maybe your kid is a changeling. In which case, I need to get another form 34B.
Oh, I thought you were trying to twist this into customer satisfaction thing, so that
think
your
you-
own reputation wasn't flawed, so that
Oh,
your
I'm
reviews
going to
weren't.
get fired either way. I'm just trying to help you get this little changeling
I'm
child
so
out of
sorry,
your life.
Patrick.
I appreciate that.
Are you being fired because my child doesn't like the pumpkin, or maybe there's some other disciplinary that I've just kind of corrected?
Oh, no.
How was your working day? Have I just tipped things over?
It's gone from bad to worse.
Oh,
From bad to worse.
sorry, Patrick.
It's all right. You're the one with the changeling child.
Oh God,
So what's the issue? Why don't they like it?
it's not orange enough.
Have you seen these things? They fucking glow in the dark. Fuck your kid.
Well, I don't want to say that because I think he's mine, and even if he wasn't, that's worse. To have beef with a child that's not mine.
Had him in the car. Gonna break the window.
Patrick, no. Lewis, ignore this ignore this man.
Child. Child.
Hello?
Pumpkin not orange enough?
No, it looked like a mandarin.
Oh,
It
you're
just didn't-
definitely a goblin child. You're definitely not a human baby.
Huh? How
You're-
dare you?
Lewis has been a bit sick recently.
I have a cold.
He's got pointy ears and scaly skin.
He gets that from his dad.
Yeah, he's a scaly man.
They both need to moisturize, and they don't.
Do you mean to say I've made a faux pas around skincare?
Look at my elbow.
Oh, fuck.
How dry it is.
Jesus Christ, it's like an old apple.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed apples. They're too red.
You're only allowed...
I'm not allowed apples.
You're not allowed apples because they're red.
I would
Yeah.
like to interject. That's also his father. I want him to have the apples.
Yeah. I've tried, but he slaps the pink ladies out of my hand. He says, here's a good green Granny Smith apple. Don't eat it, son. Cook with it. I'm like,
This is
"Oh."
what I have to live with, day in, day out.
Your life seems to be dominated by approval of and disapproval of colours.
I thought you were going to say approval of and disapproval of parents, but yeah, it is.
Isn't that us all, Lewis?
Oh, I should have listened more in the pumpkin class that you guys brought that workshop to school. Or maybe my problems with colours wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah. Maybe you should have.
So can I swap out a pumpkin?
Oh,
It's too orange.
it's too orange.
It's too
Yeah.
orange.
But I thought it wasn't orange enough.
It's either too orange or not orange enough.
And so this tree is where they hanged all the witches, because they didn't know at the time that we were supposed to burn them. So there's 6 witches that, well, they do come back every year. So,
Okay.
I got a question here.
shit.
Now, look here. I'm for everybody. I love everyone. But I'm not one of the wokes. And that's what I'm going to say,
You're
right?
not woke, but you love everyone. That's
I love
a
everyone.
good, that's a
Now,
nice place to be.
Here's a question for you. Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah.
Did the witches need to be good at the end? Could we not just had bad witches?
Well, it makes for a sequel for Hocus Pocus 3 whenever the kids are trying to kill the witches, you know? Or something.
Oh,
Put them in a cauldron.
that's good.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
It's a hero's journey.
Are those the type of witches that they were burning?
No, they couldn't get as pricey. They couldn't afford Sarah Jessica Parker here.
She was
Okay.
great crack now.
She was good. No, she was good in that film, but
She was.
would not agree to be hanged. So
Oh, why?
Bette Midler as well.
yeah, could never get Bette Midler. Goodness, oh, can you imagine?
Do you get much Hocus Pocus questions here at the witch stuff?
Usually it's about this time in the tour that they pop up, you know. And there's a few people that believe it now. Aye, Hocus Pocus nonsense, all that shit. It's all completely true now. All true.
Gotchas. You
All
wouldn't
that
know.
shite is true.
It's only true because they were supposed to burn them at the stake. But of course, that news hadn't travelled. Do you know how long it takes news to travel back in 1690?
What? Ugh.
Like a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
3 months, because you have to get the news onto a boat, and that news has to stay on a boat and hope it doesn't get scurvy and hope it doesn't die.
A
So you have to.
boat?
Sometimes it could be 6 months. There could be 2 journeys that you have to
Oh,
make.
I've got
You're
a question for you there.
kidding.
Yeah.
Now, what I know about scurvy is you gotta be eating the oranges.
That is a great question.
So my
Yes.
question is that the reason why some folk, not me included, but some folk give out a little orange in your trick-or-treat bag?
I hate that. I hate that. Like,
Well,
it's just an
maybe it's a
orange.
tradition. Maybe it's a tradition.
Okay, I don't.
Well, look,
okay,
if it's from your
okay.
pirates, if you were trick or treating and then getting straight on a boat, wouldn't you like a wee orange?
That's right. And I have a theory, right?
Yeah.
In the old days, when you said, look, we need to burn a witch.
We didn't do that. We said, look, we need to hang a witch because again,
Oh,
took
the
way
tree.
too long.
But
Tree,
for your
yeah.
message, you give them an orange, keeps them alive, keeps away the scurvy, message arrives, burn the witch.
See, if we had you 300 years ago, the message would have got across. But unfortunately, the witches come back because hanging's not effective.
No.
You know what?
No.
I've actually heard that before at other historical
Hanging's
tours.
not effective. It might kill a normal person. Might kill a dog. But
You know what? I've seen that.
you see that? But it will not kill a witch. And you know, the witches actually took over the town for a while. There's a tree, which it's not this tree.
Oh, it's not this.
Now, can I
okay.
ask a question there? Please, on the witches taking over the town.
Yeah.
Now,
It was a dark year.
it was a dark year. Now, witches, they're still mortal. No, they're not mortal beings, but they're immortal beings, right? But they still got to figure out what's the leadership, right? So, is it direct democracy? Is it,
Right,
Representative
right.
System?
Well, they have a coven, so they usually have one leader. So
Right.
that would
And
be
is she-
kind of like a
would
coven is
she
sort of
be
like...
elected?
She would be elected because she's the most
I
powerful
believe
usually.
they believe in democracy, yeah.
Yeah, because like one person, always the strongest sister would become the mother.
Yeah.
And,
You know what? Sorry to interrupt you there.
no, of course, you're asking some great questions.
You know what? What a great piece of history it'd be
Yeah.
to see what it'd be like in one of those witches' coffins.
It would be interesting. Unfortunately, you know what's ironic? They actually burned the town down. So
Dad, why are we at the library so late? You said you were taking me to Mum's.
Dad, we hear library.
Darryl wants to spend time with you two. You're growing up so fast.
Yeah, but this was Mum's night. I didn't think we were meant to be hanging out with you.
I like Dad.
Don't make it about who you like more. Your mother provides for you.
I like Dad too, but I just...
Thank you.
I like Mother. I just say I like Dad in moment.
Okay. I just... You've got us here. I'm wearing this very tight crown on my head.
You are Daddy's little prince.
Oh.
Do I get crowned soon?
Second in line. No
Okay.
crown.
I understand. Succession.
Wait. 1, 2. Oh no. Darryl left kid at home.
Where Bartholomew?
Aye. Come, child. Come through the gate.
No.
It is quite open.
No.
I don't want to go through the gate.
Come through
but
the gate.
the crown is pulling me towards the library. And it's
Nerd.
timing.
Fucking nerd. Mother will be disappointed in you.
Don't resist. Your skull will not feast together.
There's roots implanting into my brain. It's
Describe with better words, why don't?
Come to your master.
and I can't stop moving towards the library.
Look up, child. Do you want sharp teeth? Do you want skin as white as snow? Do you want hair slicked back?
I do.
Spread the dream of vampire.
Vladivostok, sorry, I was just in the reading War and Peace. What? Oh my God, is this what you meant?
It is done.
It is done.
The world will never be the same.
No, no, not for you.
I don't get the laugh yet?
No, no.
I'm sorry, but this is the restricted section of the library, and you're being very loud.
Apologies.
Oh, I'm sorry, we'll laugh quiet.
What the why is it covered in blood? This is going to be a nightmare. Absolute nightmare to clean up.
We caught one of the bats.
Why does it have thumbs? Why is there thumbs there? On the floor?
Rare bat species.
A what?
Rare bat species.
No. Why is there thumbs here? It doesn't come from a bat.
Look, Cynthia. We used Darryl's net. We caught the bat. The bat is dead.
Who's missing their thumbs? This is going to be a nightmare for the council.
Cynthia, if you have a problem...
Sorry, Darryl was getting other son. Bartholomew is fine. Did you use my net?
Where's his net?
Don't
Give
use
him back.
my net.
Give Darryl back his net.
I signed out the net using the proper procedures. I
It's
used
my
the logbook.
personal net.
This was a personal item.
Then why is it in the work cupboard?
Theft is theft, even
It
in a
is
library.
soul-bound.
It
If
is
someone else
soul-bound.
uses it, I feel a part of me die.
Well, someone has died.
In all due respect to Darryl, he may have felt a part of him die. He did also forget his son.
That's fair, Darryl, you're a bad father.
The bad father. The bad father.
But I respect you, because I hate children.
Are those the thumbs of my son?
What?
Now my candidates here may say a great deal, many things about my character. What I will say back is that their eye of newt has conjunctivitis. That their toe of frog has that fungal foot infection we've seen these last few years. And that tail of newt is hardly but a tail.
Jesus Christ, who I don't believe in.
I am just going to say about this candidate that you really don't know how to mix your cauldron correctly. And that's all I'm going to say.
Whoa.
That's all I'm going to say.
Good Lord in heaven, who
I
again?
will say, the state of my cauldron does not play into my party rules. And I think my opposition,
okay.
a very cowardly woman, to bring that in to the political discussion.
Okay, I see how it is. You should see the state of my cauldron, and I'm going to tell you it's back on fun. Who wants someone leading the coven with a dirty cauldron? Not me. Am I right? Yes, I am.
The seasoning of the cauldron is lost when you wash it.
It's dirt.
It's not dirt.
It's dirt.
Those layers of mana have built up over many a year.
That's the issue. That's why everyone you give a potion to gets tonsillitis.
I have a question. What are each of your policies on housing?
Well done, good question. Great question, yeah. Thank you, Jane, for that
I
question.
personally believe that every resident in the Dunbracken area deserves a hole with a cauldron. That hole with a cauldron will be provided.
Do you know what? I think that we should start building huts. Yeah, I said it. Huts.
Communist!
I think we should start doing huts with a little thing called a chimney with a thatched roof, because I'm not just gonna settle for a hole. Yeah.
Excuse me. Where are you procuring the materials needed for these huts and the manpower with which to build them?
In the woods. And sorry, I believe in sisterhood.
I have a question. I've got this rash on the back of my thigh, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So I was just wondering.
I know how you got it though.
Stop it! I need to know, how do I get rid of this rash?
How deep is the hole in which you live?
2
feet. With my new policy, you could be living in a 6-foot deep hole. The rash is clearly a result of you living too close to the surface. I suppose you haven't even been eating worms, have you?
No.
I've got to ask you a genuine question. Have you ever taken anything? This one is brewed up.
I've never seen this man before in my life.
I'm just asking the questions everyone's thinking. Yes, thank you.
I was there last week. Yes,
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
potion.
I've never seen this
Yeah.
man in my life. He lies.
Oh, that's so funny. Because I reckon that rash, it's going round the town because you brewed up a bad potion.
I have that rash too!
No.
Yes. Did you not give Tommy a potion for his athlete's foot? And it became the foot of a chicken. Ooh.
Yes, but you must agree he no longer had athlete's foot.
He had chicken's foot. That's worse.
Not to Tommy.
Sisters, I have a question. This question, I have not seen it in the mainstream media, but there are tales and rumours that across the waters, they've learned to burn the witches. They've learned to burn us and not hang us.
Okay, everyone calm down. Calm
is
down.
real. This is real.
I think we're united on this front when we say, if they burn the witches, we'll come down on them like a shit ton of cauldrons. Am I right, sisters? Am I right?
I will
you.
say,
Thank you so
my
much.
sister Cecilia, we are agreed on this issue.
We are.
Who here fears fire? Thank you.
Who doesn't?
Who here has been close to a fire?
No.
Who has been burned?
Sometimes.
Who has been burned, I say?
I'm a chef. Yeah, I've been burnt.
In love, yeah.
Sorry, Cecilia.
And did we not,
fine.
the leader witches of this community, sort you out with a salve that would cure all?
Well, apart from her salve, it was a bit.
Cure all but the rash.
Yes,
The
that was
rash
the thing.
notwithstanding, I would like to posit that this fire is no threat to us. With increased investment in ourselves and increased investment in our arms, for which to put on the salves, we may see a great return where this fire is of no threat. This burning of witches will stay on the mainland.
Yes. And if they try and hang you, just sit on your broom.
Ah.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
It's that easy. Don't even worry
We know
about
Cecilia's
it.
been sitting on her broom fairly often these days.
Oh, that's so cheeky. What you like?
And is it true when I heard
Sorry,
that?
did you like all my voices there?
Do you know what?
That was
And
amazing.
you know
Because
what?
I've been
I'm
working on
That was so amazing, yeah.
working on a show. I'm trying to get funded for it.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd love to see it.
Are you an actor?
Yeah.
No,
Are you
I,
an actor?
No, I would like to be, but I don't think
Look,
myself.
mate, here,
Well, you
take
should
this from
believe
me.
in yourself, yeah.
Yeah, you got good talent.
Aye.
That was amazing.
You know, if you were on the funding board, that'd be great. But like,
Well, I got a bit of cash.
huh?
I know a fella on a funding board.
Really? You think we could like?
You talking about the Arts Council?
Yeah, you be the producer of the Arts Council.
One of my cousin works on the Arts Council.
Oh wow! You think my show about witches could be something?
Frankie, can you hurry the tour along, please?
Shut the fuck up,
We have
John!
another group
Shut
coming
the fuck
in.
up, John!
There's no time for you to sell your personal bullshit
It's
outside
not personal
during
bullshit.
work.
It's the witch's journey.
Well, get on with the tour, okay?
Fucking hell.
You should not let him speak to you like that.
Yeah, mate, I
Because what
wouldn't.
you have is a talent and it's powerful.
I do. It's
Mate,
just,
you should just walk up to him and quit right now.
Yeah, do it.
Just do it.
really.
Say, do you know what? Take your job and stuff it.
Yeah,
and
say-
follow your dreams.
Yeah, say, look, your mother looks like a fucking wank stain. And I'm not saying that like a good wank stain. I'm saying like a fucking ugly wank stain.
Okay.
You should say that right to him.
Oh,
Hey, John.
Are you back? Are you? Are
Yeah,
you coming to
John.
tell me? Are you coming
John.
to apologize for me for not doing your work?
Yeah, John. You should stuff your job up your hole and follow your dreams. And your mother looks like a wank. My nose.
Anything else you'd like to tell me? Get back to fucking work.
Was there anything else you wanted to tell him?
No, well, I just had one more question on the witches.
Yeah.
Is it true that they did invent the salve for the bones?
They did, and that was in 1691 during their year of reign. They did discover it, and about 4 years later, when news travelled over from America of how to get rid of the rash, the salve was rashless.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Amazing
The more
people.
you know.
Amazing.
The more you
more you
know.
know. Anyway, look, sweetheart. We'll go back to the cruise ship.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Back to Dunbracken is created, produced, and edited by Conlon McVeigh. For more information on the podcast, you can follow us at DunbrackenPod on Instagram. This episode featured Patrick Meier, Laura Conlon, Kieran Sands, Amelia Price, Declan King, Niall McKenna, and Kit Reese. The opening and closing music was created by Conor Mallon, and you can check out his entire album Unearthed on Spotify now. Thank you for listening. We look forward to welcoming you back to Dunbracken very soon.